me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light years to catch my buzz. Don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Ford Field. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now a first down throw, Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he can keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
It's a first down following a gain of 3. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had the chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. This is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Lions, first down.
From the 8, they've got it first and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
11-yard line.
Watson off play action. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson. This will be caught at about the 5. Before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Quick throw completed by Watson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyler Lockett. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Saints nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Complete.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
And inches at the 35.
First time with Alvin Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
Gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
There's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Aaron Donald's the name most people think about in the defensive tackle position, but an all-pro last year alongside him, Cameron Hayward, an absolute nightmare to try and block. And he gets into the backfield on that play and finishes it off with a loss.
And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards.
A good position to be in here, second and inches. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Back at the 49-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Lions 7, Saints nothing.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Watson. They'll run the screen with Mack. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Complete to Marlon Mack. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd.
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for a Lion.
In addition to his really good hands, Marvin Jones makes big plays downfield. Ended up missing the last month of the 2019 season. Still had 62 catches for nearly 800 yards. And even more importantly,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And they 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Unwassel. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And he locates Walker, complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st down, Saints.
From the gun, Ryan. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2. at the 12-yard line.
Ryan will throw again. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. He's at the 50. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Lions 14, Saints nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And the Saints.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A quick throw complete to Chark. That catch good for only a couple.
To DJ Chark. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Dancing to his left. Walker with a grab, left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. On 1st down, Ryan. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw again is Ryan. Flush to his right. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 40, the 30, 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. At their own. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now Ryan on first down. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 23. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, he has to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Lions 29. Saints nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, The manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Chubb on the carry. He was brought down by Patrick Onwuasor. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
And this is caught. I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
He's got the first down here inside the 4. And down to the 16-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Antonio Brown, his first touchdown on the year as his guys continue to